Hey, 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 it's Monday. It's Monday. It's Monday. It's going down, it's going down, it's going down, y'all. This is your girl Amanda Sapp from the Amanda Sapp Show on the new amazing 102.5 FM, your Do Good Through Good station. And we got a good show in store for you today. Got the boy Marcus Bowers TV in the building.
No, I'm talking about pew, pew, pew.
Pew, pew.
Look, we ain't got to do pew, pew, pew no more. We got the real thing right here.
We do have the real thing. Oh, he live at 5 right now.
My boy DJ, you know what I'm talking about?
DJ Star Skywalker.
What's happening?
What's going
Happy
on
Monday.
with it? Happy Monday to you, baby.
It's a brand new week, man. Let's make it a good and positive.
It's a brand new week and it's a brand new day and it is Monday. Got that boy comedian Grossman in the building. I think he went to go get me an
My man had a button up on. He got a suit on. You know what I'm saying? He going to go tuck his shirt back in. You know, he's showing his belt buckle today.
That boy looking fly and fresh today. He look like he got the job today, whatever that is. Look like they said yes, and he went in for his second interview today. But we got a great show in store for you today, guys. We've got Azia in the building. She is BET's Hustle in Brooklyn. She's going to be in studio today, so y'all keep it locked, keep it locked, keep it locked. We got some great questions we want to ask her, and she's going to be included in all. Y'all heard that. This is your girl Amanda Sapp from the Amanda Sapp Show on the new amazing 102.5 FM, your Do Good Through Good station. We'll be right back. We're back. This is your girl Amanda Sapp from the Amanda Sapp Show on the new amazing 102.5 FM, your Do Good Through Good station. Got that boy Marcus Bowers TV in the building.
You know what I'm saying? Let them know who it is, baby.
You already know, baby. Pew, pew, pew. That boy DJ Star Skywalker, he excited today. It's Monday.
Look at it on my face and tell I'm excited.
I know, baby, I know. Got the boy comedian Grossman in the building.
That's what's up. What's up, world?
Pew, pew, pew.
Pew, pew, pew. Thank you for doing that for me. No, I don't like that.
And we got a star. We got a whole star.
Hey.
A whole star, not a half a star. We got a whole star in the building.
You whole
Yellow.
star.
Yes, come on, queen.
Need you guys to welcome. Get your minds right. Get your souls right. You can almost clap your hands if you want to. We have, yeah, you can snap. We can do all that. Yeah. We got Azia in the building. Pew, 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 pew. Y'all better pew, pew with this girl.
She got a pew, pew. There
Let's
you
go.
go.
She did already. She know what time it is.
Most people don't give us the pew, pew, so I appreciate you for giving
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So we
I
have
mean,
to
you
tell
caught
them, but you did it right on time. Baby,
Right.
you already on it. We could tell that you're on it because you're doing some magnificent things on BET.
Yes.
That's
Yes,
good,
yes,
man.
yes, yes.
Big ups to you.
Thank you.
I love BT.
Me too.
Do you?
Yeah.
What's your favorite show on BET?
When I was on Coming View. That was my favorite. When I got to see myself every day. Okay, go ahead.
BET Hustle in Brooklyn. That is the show that's a reality show.
Yes.
That you're on BET. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
And thank you for coming to the Amanda Sapp Show.
Thank you for having me.
You're more than welcome.
Don't worry about your earphones. They've been
Don't put those on.
$8.
Don't put those
got-
on. Leave that alone.
You
got
get
have-
them.
Yeah, just you good. We can hear you. They can hear you.
Why do you gotta do
I'll
like
tell you
that?
what.
You want me to? Okay.
No, put them on.
Put the earphones on, girl.
If your ears start itching, don't
I'm
blame
trying
me.
to see the diamonds.
Nah,
You
he
want the
got the
diamonds
same
on the
earphones
ground,
on.
right? You want the...
There we go.
All right, so we're gonna have you here the whole entire show. So I
Okay.
hope you're able to stay.
Yeah, I'm
AZ's
rocking
gonna
out.
sit in when she's rocking out. And so let's first start off with our segment called "Y'all Heard That." So
Y'all
y'all
heard
heard,
that.
yeah. Come, this girl on it. Oh, you been on the radio before? We got AZ in the studio with us, and she's gonna be a part of our "Y'all Heard That" segment. It's our hot topic segment. So what I say, y'all heard that. You say what you heard. Okay, we all have to say it in unison. All right, we talk about things that are happening in the city, outside of the city, and in the world. Y'all heard that?
What you heard?
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Right.
Terry Crews is hoping for a White Chicks sequel. Hey, has anybody seen the first one? Did anybody?
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah,
really
we
good.
saw
First
it.
legendary,
First
man.
one.
Got the
First one?
Wayne's brothers. you
Yeah,
know
the
what
Wayne
I'm
brothers.
saying?
First one, real good.
The first one.
Terry Crews got to shine with his dancing skills, right?
But he was on ecstasy.
Was he?
That
Is
was the
this a-
scene.
Hey,
Oh. I said, girl, you doing drugs?
he was also on
She
the
thought-
what is that? Old Spicy
I
Motion?
did thought.
Ain't that the dude showing his titties on the
Yeah.
bouncing them? Ain't that?
Yeah, so she talking about ecstasy. She talking about drugs.
Yeah, I thought he really was on.
Ecstasy.
We starting off wrong. We talking
No.
about
We
drugs.
are
and-
talking
and
about
stuff.
wrong. Hold on.
In the movie, White Chick when he was dancing is
Yeah.
because she gave him ecstasy.
Yeah.
But we on a hot topic segment, and so I thought you was giving me some more news,
Oh, you
girl.
giving me
Like,
tea.
yeah, I need to hear this. Okay, so look, Terry Crews has not washed his hands yet of a possible White Chick sequel. His role as basketball star Latrell Spencer in the film starring Marlon and Shawn Wayans made him known as a mainstream comedic actor. So, of course, he'll be down for part 2. He says he kept himself in shape in case the Wayans brothers gave him a call. He says, I would love one. He told Us Weekly and at the premiere of the new season of America's Got Talent. I'm staying in shape for White Chicks 2. I will never get out of shape. You know that, right? Yeah. I will be 75 and say, here we go. I'm ready to go. I will never, ever get out of shape because that movie's going to happen one day.
Amanda, my man's saying he's staying in shape for 2 dudes. I just want to throw that out there. He's saying he gonna keep working out. He gonna keep doing his crunches and push.
Why is that bad? Is that a bad thing?
I mean, this is the same man that got grabbed by somebody grabbed his package,
and that was one dude
in front of his wife. Yeah, one dude grabbed his package.
For real.
You know the whole deal.
Maybe he's just letting people know how much he appreciates Marlon and Shawn and will work hard.
But I don't want to get punched in the face too, so I'm gonna.
Yeah. You're not gonna fly here and just punch you.
Are you familiar with that though, Amanda? Like really, like
with the lady that he said did something to him?
Some dude grabbed him by his package.
Okay.
Some dude grabbed his package in front of his wife, and DL said something about it. He kind of voiced his opinion about it, and when Terry Crews heard about it, he told DL he gonna punch him in the face.
I did hear about that.
I'm gonna punch him in the face when I see him.
That could have been Cruz' boyfriend or something.
Your world star.
Yeah, you know what? Anyway, we're going to go to the next one because y'all are taking this way to the left. The boy say he's excited if they do a White Chicks 2, all right?
I'm excited for it.
Next, woman charged with assaulting Burger King employee after she received burger with tomatoes.
She was having a bad day.
Azia, I'm one of those people. If my food is not right, I'm giving it back to you.
No, that's a fact. I'm giving my food back too.
I'm
getting what I paid for.
That's right. In fact, I'll drive back.
But I'm pretty good with my temper.
It's a burger. Just take the tomato off.
No, I could just give it. What if she's allergic to tomatoes? Like I'm not supposed to eat ketchup or tomatoes. So if you give me a tomato,
I don't like the way you say ketchup.
I heard that too, but I wasn't gonna.
Ketchup?
Yeah, you just said it too clear. You know what I'm saying? Like
I never heard nobody really say
ketchup.
I don't know. It was just a little too pronunciated or something. You know what I'm saying?
Ketchup.
You gotta catch up.
Hey, so look, tomatoes, onions, all those things matter, right? So y'all not just pulling it off the burger and then keep it moving?
Not if I'm allergic and not if I specifically asked. And it depends if you were nice to me. If you were nice, then maybe. But if you were mean the whole time and you had an attitude, no. Yeah. You gotta get it right.
So here's what I hate, people. I think that we should stop taking our frustration out on the cashier. She ain't make the burger. He ain't make the burger. That's what we normally get an attitude to.
What happened? It says things turned ugly in a Burger King in Michigan after a woman received a burger with tomatoes on it. WXYZ reports on January 27, Portia Tyler stormed into Burger King demanding her money back because the burger she purchased the previous day.
She had something to do. She had to go to work. She had to go to work.
Hold on.
That burger old. No one tomato grew half. Tomato sitting on the burger just leaning.
Wait, y'all. The burger she purchased the previous day had tomatoes on it, and that isn't what she wanted. The clerk was more than kind to her and offered her a refund on the food, says Captain Ron Tague with Leviana Police. Portia wasn't having that. She obviously didn't get her way that day, and she went on a tirade. Investigators say that Tyler offered her other food and a food credit, but Tyler wanted a refund.
Nobody want your fries, man.
When that didn't happen,
burger with no tomatoes,
threw a wet sign and food at the clerk.
Yo, I say curly fries, son.
Look, Amanda, she left. She left though. They ain't found her till like the next day or something. They have to go.
She's been charged with obstruction.
She should have just threw the tomato in the kitchen.
She should have threw the whole burger away. It was the next day.
It was the next day.
It was probably $1.
Y'all need leftovers?
Come on.
Oh, I love leftovers.
Yeah, I'll eat leftovers, but I'm not about to fight you over no leftovers.
Other 24 hours later, tomato.
I thought this was on the spot. Like, miss, I just told you don't put tomatoes, and you still put tomatoes?
Yesterday I put your tomatoes.
Yeah, no.
That was yesterday. Why you ain't come yesterday?
Run me my tomato-less burger, man.
I was hungry today.
All right, look, let's go to this one, then we're going to go to a break. Season 4 of Queen Sugar to premiere on June 12th. Hey, where the horns at? I'm a fan. Pew, 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 pew. Nobody else?
Yeah,
Nobody?
I don't know.
Y'all don't watch Queen Sugar?
Queen Sugar, the one with the dudes dressed up as ladies and all that, right?
No, Queen Sugar is about a woman.
It sounded like
Queen means is a woman.
No,
with a man.
Queen Sugar is about a family who inherits their dad's farm. It's a great show.
Yeah.
Hey man,
Like,
last time we was talking about farming, I was a slave. That ain't my
They
type of show.
own the
Like that.
property. You know, I don't even want to read the thing, but June 12th when it come out, okay? So y'all tune in for that. Comes on our own. Whatever. When we come back, we got more in store for you. Y'all heard that? And we with Azia. She's in the building. She ready, y'all. We'll be right back.
Keep that. I can't eat the peanut.
Make us up.
You want one, bro?
Are you allergic to peanuts?
Yeah, I don't eat peanuts.
Are you allergic or you
Yeah,
don't eat
I'm allergic to peanuts. I can't eat peanuts. I can't even eat peanut butter.
Sweet, now imagine somebody giving you a sandwich with peanut
Come
butter
on,
on
tell
it.
us.
I would just say, I would have been, I was like, hey,
You're gonna be like, you trying to kill me.
I would say if I had it the next day, I would just throw it away.
That's all I did too, but the
Yeah.
same day.
The same day, yeah, I go back in there low. Yo, I said no peanut butter, son. That's just, but they be like, where you from?
They should
Hey,
have
no.
your chain on instead.
I know we regular clothes tomorrow. Don't worry about it.
All right, I'm ready.
Hey. Straight out of Compton.
DJ, I'm about to do the crib. Can I say Seawalk crib walk with me?
I don't know how they said. This is your girl Amanda Sapp from the
Anyway,
Amanda Sapp Show.
Seawalk.
New, amazing 102.5 FM, your do good, through good station. Marcus Bowers TV in the building.
What's going on, H-Town?
Yeah.
Hey.
Got that boy DJ Star Skywalker.
What's happening? What's happening?
Got that boy comedian Grossman in the building.
Suited and booted.
What up there,
Suited
homie?
and booted. Shirt tucked in.
Resume ready.
What up, homie?
Job and
Right
all
up in
that
here,
good
homie.
stuff.
What up there, cuz?
And we got,
Hey.
we got,
Snoop Dogg.
no, we
What
got a
doing,
star.
y'all? Hey. Okay, go ahead.
We got a star. We got a star.
We got a star
We got
in
a
the
star
building,
in the
homie.
building. Got that girl Azia.
Hey, guys.
There she goes.
There you
Man,
go.
that girl is ready. Thank you so much for coming here today.
You know what happened this weekend?
What happened?
Austin, Texas was lit. We had South by
It's
Southwest.
always lit, and Azia went off
Yes.
with the team, with the gang.
Yeah.
How was it?
It was great. It was dope. It was a dope experience. I got to meet a lot of new people, take lots of pictures, lots of exposure. People were coming up to me from the show, like, oh my God, I'm going to be from the show. I love you so much. I love your music. So it was cool. My
Are we
favorite
playing-
show was the ASCAP show, though.
Are we playing
Oh,
any
you
of your
went to
music
the
today?
you went to the
Actual
The
show, yeah, I
actual
had some
South by
official sta- I
Southwest.
had 3 official stages that I
very
performed
cool.
on.
What?
Yeah, but the ASCAP one was my favorite.
Wow.
Very
Are you playing any
cool.
music today? Are we playing any of your
Yes,
music?
you're going to play my new
Yeah, we
single,
do have
Shotgun.
some.
I knew she was in the gang.
For the
Ride
artists,
with me, Shotgun.
for the artists listening, right?
Yeah, right.
She's actually giving y'all some great information. So the ASCAP stage is not like these other stages that people put together.
I'm
So
gonna get it to you.
just keep that in mind. I'm not an artist. I just know
You
what's
just
going
know,
on.
yeah, you
Right.
just know it's going
Trying to get
down.
that plug to the people. You know what I mean?
Good job, Marcus. I ain't
Yeah,
know. I
it
thought it
was
was
a-
on the little bit of stage. You know,
It was a bomb stage, and it was my favorite one. So Rico Nasty was on it, Dreezy, Amada Nigga, Malibu Mitch, and a few other artists. It was dope.
Yes.
So I noticed that South by Southwest, there's a lot of weird people running around. Everybody want to do something to stand out.
Yes.
You're far from weird, beautiful lady. You always have a good look. Why the long hair? Why is the hair touching your ankles?
Truthfully, I was supposed to. How we even came up with this idea for my hair? I was going to the BET Hip Hop Awards, and I wanted an ombre effect of my hair, a style that no one has done, but it's still
Yeah, what
it's
is that?
borderline normal, I guess per se, with like a splash of me. Because I mean, I'm not
Colors.
weird, but
Colors.
not even necessarily colors, but I do like eccentric things.
Mm-hmm.
And the hair didn't come in time, so I love ponytails naturally because I have high cheekbones, so you get to see my whole face.
My
Like
turn.
Janet.
Hey,
Yeah,
my
like
turn.
Janet.
Look, she said her hair didn't come in time. I'm gonna
Right.
plug myself
Do
later.
you know this dude? You know this guy is right
So I was
now?
waiting on that. That's why I threw that. You know, he threw the
I know
physical
you
part.
waited.
You know,
Did she know you?
Nope, not yet. I'm going to.
That's she
But
happy
it-
hair.
We're talking about her
That's
right
the
now. We're talking
owner.
about her right now. We're talking about her right now. Keep
The
going.
hair didn't come in time, so my best friend does hair, and she flew into Miami to do my hair for us. So we was like, we're gonna do a ponytail, and she's like, we're just gonna do a long ponytail. And I was like, no, that ain't it enough. Like, it gotta be just a little bit more. Like, it's my first time I'm doing red carpet.
You wanted to make
As
an
a-
impression.
As an artist coming from the show, like I need people to remember, like
Sure.
me in general, my outfit in general, my hair, like everything about. I need for
Man,
them
shout out to
feel
your
me.
team. Shout out to everybody. I saw big posters.
Yes.
Her posters was taller than everybody else.
Wow.
The people that understood marketing knew you got to have those tall banners. So.
Yeah.
Was that your
Yeah.
first time doing South by Southwest?
My first time as a solo artist, yeah.
When you've gone before, what was it for?
I was in a duo. I was in a duo maybe 2 or 3 years ago, I want to say. And we did nothing like that. We kind of just had flyers, but that was my first time ever going in general. So it was a learning experience for me. And then my major in school, my minor was marketing. So I'm pretty...
So speaking of
Savvy.
school, I understand that you are the first female rapper. First female rapper with a degree.
Okay, yeah. So my dad, I laugh too every time somebody says that.
Wow.
My dad wrote that bio for me, and I think he's coming from a place of I actually got my degree before I started taking music seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas other female artists, they might do music and then go back and get their degree or go back and get their doctorate. I mean, Roxanne Shante is a perfect example. She's a doctor. Like she passed the normal level of degree.
She probably cheated.
You know,
Why
what?
did
You know, because you got to cheat off
somebody
the
pay
yeah.
for her to get into school?
First of all,
That's
since we
another
talking about
story.
education, I just want y'all to know.
And she's one
I
of the
made
first
a-
female rappers.
Hold on.
No,
Cut the
so-
music down, man. Cut the music down. I made an A in physics.
Oh my God.
Just so y'all know.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all
That's
know.
not easy
You
to
feel
do.
me?
Oh my
You feel me?
God.
That's what I'm talking
That's not
about.
easy to do.
You feel me?
No, but that's
Hey,
really not easy to do.
You know what I'm saying? I like
For
getting
real.
that the proper right there, so.
But yeah, I think he's coming from that
Kind
place.
of grades I made. Okay,
When anytime someone speaks about education, Mark be like, "Y'all, hold up, turn the
hold
music up."
on.
I got an A in
You gotta
physics.
remind- I gotta remind you.
I got an A.
Hey,
Okay,
It's
so
not,
you're
though. It's
saying
not.
that. What did you graduate in?
Okay, so I have a degree in communication. So I have a degree in liberal arts, technically. I have a bachelor's in liberal arts. But my major was communications with a minor in marketing. I was going to double major in fashion, but once I picked up the minor with marketing, the fashion thing just kind of got a little too hectic. So I stuck with
So
marketing and communications.
Going to school in communication, liberal arts.
Mhm.
You knew that you were going to be an artist, or why did you feel like?
Growing up as a little girl, I knew I would be a household name. I really wanted to be a lawyer. I wanted to be like Johnny Cochran. That
Right.
was my like blueprint. Like so, everything I've done up until my first
I don't
day
even
of
think people know who
college.
Johnny Cochran is. I'm listening.
I
Go
love
ahead.
You don't know who Johnny Cochran
I
is?
said people don't know.
So I
Her
literally
age
did
is
everything
younger.
up until my first day of college, law. So like high school, I taught the first year law students. All my mentors were lawyers. From Cadwalder, my high school teacher, my favorite one, Miss Muldrow, she graduated from Harvard. Her husband was like the president of the legal defense fund from the NAACP. So like every contact up until college was like all law. My dad did music and he didn't want me to do music.
Right.
So he was just like, nah, girl, you're going to school. Like, talk to me when you finish school, then you can holler at me. Otherwise, leave me alone. Like, don't even think about
shout
it.
out to Pops, man.
Yeah, he was very, very serious about that. So my first day of school, my major was political science because I was going to go to law school. And it was such a drag. I got the red eye teacher that day, like, red eye. And I was just like, oh, nah, I can't do 40 classes. There's no way. So I did a little bit of research, reached out to a mentor, and they were like, you could just study either communications because you like entertainment so much. You could do entertainment. So if you study communications and then still go to law school, or study English and still go to law school. So I kind of dibbled and dabbled in both. So I had like lots of speech classes, which is why I say ketchup so clearly.
You feel me? Look, I always get mad when I find out artists don't
She can
don't
really
value
speak well.
education.
That's
I'm
why
like,
I say
man,
catch up.
as an artist, you gotta
Don't you
read books
guys
and
catch
have
up.
words to put into your rhymes. You don't
Yeah.
even
Right,
have the right
yeah,
words
yeah.
to use.
100%. So, like, communicating was a big thing for me. And I was like, all right, cool. This is easy. It's second nature. I'm a people person already. And then I'm still going to go to law school. So, why not? It just so happened that once I graduated, I kind of shifted gears because I joined a group. Well, we became a duo. It was called T4P. So we became a duo, and she was like a sports education major. But I had just came back from Italy.
Like a girl group?
A girl, yeah, it was a duo, not a group, but just two of us.
Okay.
I had just came back from Italy where I was doing international journalism. I wrote for like a travel magazine out there. I studied abroad, and this girl was a stylist. So we were going to do a blog together, but I had my own style too. I just don't really like making people look like me, but
Right.
she enjoyed doing that. So I was like, okay, we're going to team up and do it together. And it was pretty successful. And I was like, yo, just do music with me. Because even before that, my dad, like I said, wasn't taking my music serious. He was just like, no. I joined a real girl group. This one was
Right.
called 3Gs, but it wasn't like, we wasn't really doing nothing.
Three, yeah.
Yeah,
What is
not even no
three,
we just were
three,
that
4
girl?
G's.
No,
What is
three
that?
G's.
Three girls, something. I don't remember what
Three
it
girls
stands
with
for.
How old are
guns.
you?
3 girls, 1 cup. Y'all
I can tell you. I can tell you.
Hey, if you listen,
tell you.
if you listen and pull that up on Google,
Yeah, I pulled
Google,
that. You said
Google
Johnny
3
Cochran.
girls. Hold on, 3 girls, 1 cup. But go ahead.
Don't do
I'm
it.
definitely not down. No way. That was good. But no, I did a
Three girls
lot.
in handcuffs?
So
Yeah, you have. Go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah. But that girl group was probably like a few months. It didn't really last. Like it was just enough for my dad to see that like, okay, she's making a choice to take music serious with or without me. And then that's when the group Thirsty for Pop came
So who's
into
your pops?
T4P. His name is Farrah Black. So he's been a producer like for a long time. Lots of soca music, hip hop. He's done
'Cause
stuff
you're
with
Haitian,
like Lost
right?
Boys. Yeah, I'm Haitian and Trinidadian. So he's done
Oh,
stuff with like
Lost
Lost
Boys.
Boys. He did stuff on Hardcore, Little Kim.
That's why he didn't want you in the game.
Yeah.
You were destined to be in the music.
Because he
too.
knows
My
all
dad
about
named me. People always ask like, "Is this your stage name?" And I'm like, "No."
I
my
asked
dad
you
just
that was your stage name.
my dad just knew, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, so
He knew,
you
but he
went
was
to
being a
college.
hater, but he knew.
Right, he knew. Parents always
He
knew.
didn't want me to do that.
So you went to college. You went. You graduated in communications.
Studied abroad.
Correct. I
Right.
studied abroad in Italy.
And you studied abroad. You had a girl group named. You had a
T4P.
duo.
Yeah.
T4P and then 3Gs.
Yeah, 3Gs was like a couple weeks. I just don't. It's just wrong to not say that segued into the other thing, but it didn't really last long.
So
Wasn't good
at what
thing.
point did you decide? You know, I'm gonna do my own thing by myself.
2 years, almost 2 years ago. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, almost 2 years ago now. I really wanted to do my thing a long time ago, but I'm super loyal, and I felt like I dragged someone else into a situation with me who wasn't doing music, and then our relationship kind of just started to, when you live with someone versus just working with them is different when you're
You see them
coworkers.
picking their feet at home. You're like, hold on, I ain't know
So,
you did that.
Yeah.
I wonder. I often wonder sometimes.
They
when
became
people get-
roommates,
No,
We
I often
did.
wonder
And it went
sometimes.
and it went downhill.
How do people get the courage to distance themselves when they feel like they,
I prayed.
that there's loyalty there?
Nope, I prayed. God did it. It was like we got to a place of no return.
Amen.
Who
And
you and
God
her?
did that, yes.
Amen.
It
So
was
I
by
just
force.
prayed. Yeah, it was literally by force. Or I probably still would be trying to like figure it out. But I was kind of like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, more
Yeah.
towards the end. And God was just like, nope.
You don't want to
end.
separate. I'm gonna make y'all
The
separate.
end, yeah.
Yeah.
And it worked out. Like it was really bad. Like I got locked up. My mom was
What?
crazy. She got locked up behind it. It just got really bad.
Oh,
man,
man, we ain't
you the
free
one that got
t-shirts,
locked up.
man.
I remember the mother and daughter got it. Okay,
You
well,
don't
go
remember.
ahead.
Get on here. I'm not gonna
Y'all was
But
on the
yeah.
news. You saw the whole thing.
So
For
my
the whole
mom is,
thing.
that's probably where I get my loyalty from. Like my mom is like a rider. She does not care.
So once you decide, you know what, we separating. I'm doing my solo
Everything
thing.
flourished.
Everything flow. Huh?
Yep, everything literally flourished. And it's so funny because I would meet people in the industry and they're like, man, you should be solo. Like, I don't know. You should probably, and I'm just like, I already did this. And how would I, it just didn't feel right to do that to someone else. But God
What
worked
they
it
say
out.
is no feelings in business.
True.
Is what I've been told.
Yeah, no, it's
multiple
true.
times.
Yeah,
Pretty
but you
much.
still got to be able to sleep at night.
I like to
You
tell
know that?
people when we fire them, I just want to be able to see them in Walmart on the deodorant
And
aisle.
speak.
And yeah, they not, want to beat me up or nothing like that.
On the what aisle?
No, on the deodorant.
Deodorant aisle.
You just want, I be firing people. We let people go. You know what I'm talking about?
She
But that's why it's
happy.
hard to mix business with pleasure.
Yeah.
Eventually,
that part.
she did become my friend while we were working together, and that's why I was like, oh, like we should just do music together. Like, why not? Like, this is working. Like, and I wasn't ready to do music by myself. I didn't even know if
Right.
I could.
You
or
thought you weren't
I
ready.
thought I wasn't ready.
Right.
Yeah. So
But you good now.
yeah, super. I
Yeah,
wish
as
I
long
did
as
it
you
sooner.
guys don't be,
See,
as long
maybe-
as women don't become roommates, they can continue to be friends. As soon as they become roommates, man, it's like, girl, man, you don't even wash your hands when you come out of the restroom.
Azia, I got a question for you.
Yes.
So
Worry
doing
about
music, doing the shows,
Uh-huh.
you have a lot of different hats that you wear.
Yes.
So which one brings the return, the fans? Which one does people, know you for
Gravitate
right
the
now?
most?
Yeah.
That's tricky. It's two. So the music, I used to bartend. So like, of course, like I was an artist.
Big
so,
tip
like,
over here.
Yeah, facts. But I used to bartend, so like branding was always pretty easy for me. With just like being able to brand myself or take pictures, and I never was like a slutty bartender where it was
Right.
like I was trying to be a video vixen. It was more like a creative, artistic side. So once I quit that, people started taking my music serious. Most people don't even remember that I was a bartender. It's like all about, oh, she's an artist. She was on a show. It's like all my other accolades, the more serious ones are
going.
superseding the
Right.
smaller ones. And make
As a
them smaller.
bartender, you ought to be able to give your music to the DJ and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, 100%. I still have a lot of contacts with DJs where I'm from at home in New York. I still have lots of relationships. Honestly, it's just about consistency and dropping the right music.
Yeah.
I think that's where like a lot of independent artists and just artists in general, like you kind of stutter.
They
step.
drop the
You just
ball
don't
when it
know,
comes to
like,
consistency.
should I drop it? Should I drop this? Is this good enough?
Yeah.
Should I drop this? So I finally got into a place where it's like I don't care. Like it's either you're gonna like it or you're not. And,
You with a
like, this
label
where I'm
right
at.
now?
Myself, I started my own company.
Nice.
Oh, really?
Congratulations. What's the name of it?
Our World.
Our World.
Yep.
And that's a
Our
record label?
world.
Yeah, well, it's going to be an entertainment company as it grows.
Okay.
But,
Right.
I mean,
What
I'm
kind
the
of
first artist,
entertainment?
course,
Like, what
so,
do you
yeah,
want?
ideally.
What do you want people to know about Our World if they want to get involved?
Honestly, anyone that's creative. So I wanted to kind of not be as conventional as like a record label is, but just like a hub for creatives in general. So DJs, artists, singers, rappers. If you just are a visual artist,
We need
anything
graphic
that's
designers
creative.
too.
Yeah, you feel
It's
me?
our world.
Exactly, it's our world. Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's tight.
So will you have artists up under you to where like they perform with you, or like will you
Yes.
cultivate them? What would be
Yep.
your position with these artists?
So I have a bomb. Can I curse on this?
No.
Okay.
Look.
I'm glad I asked. I didn't see
You
that.
see that?
So I have a bomb A mentor.
When you say ass.
You can say that.
Okay, so I have a bomb ass mentor. Tone, who's one half of
telling.
Track Masters, and like I had a conversation with him, and he was just talking about, a lot of new artists think that they have to wait to do different things when it's not true, just because of the temperature of music and the way the internet works. You can literally do
Drop right
everything
now.
at one time.
Right?
So he's like, no, if you got merch ideas, drop your merch. I have a makeup line coming out. He's like, get that out there.
What do you think people have to wait to do though? Like what do you mean by that? Artists think they have to wait.
Everyone thinks that they have to ask, or like I'm not big enough to have another artist or to help other people.
I see.
Like I still have some likeness, so like I might not be able to help them, like, or maybe I can't even say I might not. I probably, who knows? What if their song takes off before mine? Like it's still business. It's still gonna make me money.
You still gonna get
I'm
your
still
money.
gonna
Still
help.
gonna win.
Yeah, and as long as it's not counterproductive, like I wouldn't promote someone that's exactly like me because I'm me already. But there are lots of seats to fill. And
Right.
like that's the idea of
I like
our
your
world.
mindset.
It's for everyone.
I was jamming your album, man. You have your own sound.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, so it's unique.
Yeah.
It's different. I love it. Can't wait to hear more of it.
Thank you.
When we come back, I want to talk about your reality show, Brooklyn, Hustle in Brooklyn.
Yep, Hustle in Brooklyn.
And when we come back, we will have more with Azia. She's here in studio, guys. We'll be right back.
How you get mustard
That is
on it?
hilarious.
No.
It's
It
not
was.
mustard.
So this is the same one that this is my favorite.
It's not
one.
dirty though.
Everybody stand
No,
up.
a little bit, but not really.
It was long for real. I
Stand
thought y'all just bullshit.
But it was yellow and red at the bottom, so the colors fade away after a while. That's why it's
What
like
you
that
say?
color.
Dustin these
I
hoes
wish I
up.
was
Hold up,
weed
man.
stuff. Why be so rich?
Drag.
He's talking, you get ready to talk. Come on.
Well, my hair down here.
Cha-ching!
That's $400. You can put
We're
money
back,
on
we're
it.
back, we're back, we're back, we're back.
Cha-ching.
Man, it's that funny man, it's that from the new amazing 102.5 FM, your do good through good
I'm
station.
not we talking about that still, man. I'm just thinking cha-ching.
I know.
If you have that look and people want your look, then they gonna come spend all that money on more long extended bundles. And I mean, who else would they go to?
Who else would they
Your
go?
boy?
Right? We need to do
Let me,
something.
let me let the people know.
Yeah.
Let me let the people know we have Azia in the building.
What's up, Azia?
And you were talking to us about your experiences in college and
So many, right?
your girl group, your past,
Yeah.
and some of the things that you've experienced before you got to where you are today.
Correct.
Now, we understand that you are on a reality show called
Yes.
Hustle in Brooklyn,
Shout out to
right?
you too.
So my experience is I don't have any, but as far as what I used to watch, people, real world is where I come from, and so it was actually real. Like people were, if they got in fights, it was real fights, and you got kicked off the show, right? And if
I
you,
saw that show.
right, real world.
That's when you and your mom got right?
No.
Well, I'm just saying, like, what is this a real reality show? Like, is it scripted?
So no, this isn't a scripted show.
Okay.
So they actually built a show around our lives. So before we even started, we kind of submit everything that we have going on, and they just follow us.
But why
And
did they choose Azia?
Because she's a god girl.
Okay.
Pew, pew.
She's a pew pew girl. Yeah.
I like that.
But yeah,
She's
so
a god girl.
Sing it.
they told us that they've been vetting us for a long time. I actually got reached out to on Instagram. I didn't just audition. It wasn't like someone told me like, hey, you should do this. Like, nope, I got a DM.
This ain't
And-
real.
Yeah, exactly. I got a DM on Instagram, and people have approached me about shows before, shows that like haven't gotten anywhere, or ideas of shows that they wanted to do. This show was already picked up, and I think that they just wanted to switch up their cast because they felt like they didn't have what they needed. And I got a DM, and then I did my interview, and they loved me, and then the rest was like history.
So BET really be on people's Instagram? We ain't doing
BET,
something right.
everything, man.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so they picked you. They said you're the perfect fit.
Yep.
We need you. We need
Yep.
your personality.
Yes.
So you get on the show. What was it like? What was your experience like? Were you nervous?
You know what? I wasn't nervous. It actually was super easy. It was just like doing a music video for a long time.
But if you don't live together, right? How is it a reality show? And how is it not scripted if they have to place you in certain situations?
So they don't really place you in certain situations. A lot of, for example, I don't even know how I'm supposed to be this descriptive, but a lot of the situations or even my scenes were my scenes. So there were things that I was doing. They would come to my house and record, and then like maybe my dad would be there or something, or if it's an
Right.
event. But it's more about like events and then recording events. and them getting the story from that. So the part that gets tricky is putting us all together, like tying in the stories. So like, I know I have never been on Love and Hip Hop, but everyone says that that's literally like scripted. Like they tell you,
That's
like
what
this
I
is
heard.
the shoes.
Oh, it is. It's scripted.
Right. This is the shoes that you have to fill for that. It wasn't like that with Hustle in Brooklyn. Like your shoes are your shoes. They just listen to your story, whatever you're doing, and then they plug it in to make everything kind of like a crossroad.
You know what? Amanda really likes you.
I do.
She forgot her earphones and she got her hand on her face. I have never seen her. I have never seen her do this. She's like over there, like, oh, you. I have never seen her do this.
Thank you.
She really interested in you. My
I
bad.
am interested.
I'm
And so
serious.
look, so when you get on these shows and you're working with all these different type of people, do you find that you have to be extra to keep ratings? You know,
You
like
know
how
what?
or is there pressure?
That
You
was
know?
the part that was like a little nerve-wracking because like my mom is like my rock for real. Like she's like always the person I go to when I'm like indecisive about something or I'm lacking confidence or I don't like an outfit.
I want to fight.
Or want to fight. She's the person that I go to. And she was just like, look, you have nothing to lose. So
Right.
like don't
They
even
reached out to you.
Yeah, don't even go into this situation thinking that you have to be anything more or anything less than who you are. Like, just be you, and the rest will fall into place. So that's what I did. The nervous part was, like, when my boyfriend came on the show, because I know that he doesn't do anything like that. So that was nervous for me because he's not an entertainer.
How did you want him to come off?
I wanted him to be himself, but I just know how reality TV is. And, like, it's not scripted, but it's still, like, if you have a big instigator in the classroom. So, like, he's not ever filming, and then there are other people that are filming, and then there are other guys that like you, and there are other things, and it's just, like, a lot of everything else that I'm privy to, he's absolutely not privy to at all. Not a day, not a little bit. Like, the only pep talk he has is, like, when I'm telling him how my day was filming, or when he came to film, and I'm like, are you sure that you're okay with this? Because, like, I know it's a lot, and, like, thank you for doing this for me, but I do know that it's a lot.
Do you fear that the pressures of reality TV may make you guys break up?
You know what? No. I felt like that was that test. Like, if he could get through that, because I didn't know what the editing process was going to be like. I don't see the shows before they're done. So it was just like, if we make it past this season,
We together forever.
this is it. Like, I know, like, I found someone who's cool with me being me, who doesn't trip with, like, other guys trying to take pictures. Like, he's comfortable with me being a star and him just being a man.
Yeah, he's supposed to
Do
be.
you get to play? Do you get to have your project?
He has money. He's good, too.
Do you get to have your project played on the show?
Yeah, so they licensed a couple of my songs. So my new project, no, he's a business guy. So my new project is not out yet. So it's supposed to come out in April. I'm deciding if I'm actually going to drop a full EP or if I'm just going to drop a single.
And the name of it is, the single is called Shotgun.
That is out already.
This is out already.
I
and
dropped
this
that
is
on
actually what we
Thursday.
have, right?
That's what you
And
have,
has it been played on Hustle?
Hustle in Brooklyn? No. So the
Okay.
music that they licensed was from my first EP ever, The Audacity. So they played like Brooklyn Girl. They played Pull Up On Ya. I'm performing on the show too. So all the songs
very
that you
cool.
see me performing on the show, they licensed. So it was a dope opportunity. Like, definitely, like, God given for real.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead and introduce Shotgun to us. We're going to play that on air right now.
Yes. So right now, you're about to listen to my new single called Shotgun. I got your man riding shotgun. And you mad.
Don't be mad.
My dad actually produced this too. Yeah. I got your man.
You know, we need you to sing. We need you to sing.
Sing?
Like
Yeah.
a snippet or something.
No way.
Yes way.
No. There you go. That's the single for you right there.
That's the only single.
No.
Do you have a vocal coach? Do you train?
I do have a vocal coach. Yeah. Her name is Kayla. Kayla Bliss. Kayla. She's bomb.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there you go. Clean.
Yeah. Listen.
You want to know so much, right? I love interviews. They're cool.
I'm interested. What you think, C? So Crazy C's legendary producer MC.
Oh, we gotta get in.
Tell her who you work with.
Huh?
Tell her who you work with. I was telling her who you are.
Not about nature, outcast, ghetto boy, stuff.
And Azia.
Hey, that's what's up.
Yes.
Yeah.
And me. Add me to the list.
We'll do.
That's shake. Do you have one of
This
your cards
dope
with
right
you?
here. Huh?
You have one of your cards with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, give her one of your cards. He's legendary.
Yes. I need all the legend sauce.
Trying to tell you. You need all a little bit of taste of all that.
Exactly.
You
All
ain't
the
gonna
flavors.
help you. Good for you. Good for you. I'm so excited for you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I keep a count his pesos and wrinkles, my bankroll steady increases a day.
Keto, you did good on this.
Coming in pesos.
You did good.
You hear South by Southwest too, bro? You stay in the city.
We're gonna fade it out. We have to, and so that way you can do your drops in the picture.
Okay.
You can fade it out. You can fade it out.
You got an instrumental? You can come back behind. Let's try to loop the beginning of that. Can you loop it?
They don't have a set.
Okay.
He got a shotgun. Shoot your man, tell the thing out, you know. Shoot you in the face. Get out of kill, you know. Now your man ride a shotgun. He gonna shoot you in the face now. You gonna get out the way nothing. Smoke a cigar, this shit.
For real.
For real. That's it. Oh,
Playing with you. I'm for real too.
been my dad's van and this.
Right?
What my van?
Shotgun.
I told you to
Yeah.
ride shotgun.
With Azia.
With your man.
Show
you
man.
think?
Man, you know how some rappers they be like with your girl in the studio. Now
Right,
she,
right.
she got your man, the shotgun.
Marcus
in her
Barris,
car.
what you think?
It's live. This is not my first time hearing that hit, that track. I've been
Yeah.
listening to it, so
Yeah.
I'm a fan. Keep
You
up
need
the
your,
work.
you need your input. Start walking.
Oh, I like it, man. The beat is hot. You know what I'm saying? The way you riding the flow, the cadence is all good. It's straight perfect for the club.
Thank you. Thank
I'm gonna run it
you.
this Friday.
Lit. Where you gonna be at? I'm pulling up on
I'm
you.
being
Right?
at Grooves of Houston for happy hour.
My
I'm putting it
God.
up.
That's
You gotta
one
get
of the
there early.
loudest spots in H-Town, so you definitely gotta come.
It is a
through.
hot
I'm
spot.
You gotta
coming.
get there early. I'm
Come
telling
in,
you.
Grossman.
Huh?
What's your take?
I'm riding shotgun. She's stealing people's man. You
I
got your
got
man.
mine
You know
already.
your man got a shotgun. She just stole his man from Chacho's.
So she said, "We got the nachos."
All right, baby. I
You
ride the
got the nachos. You
shotgun.
can't get in, baby. You
Can't get in.
Shot show.
Come on, man.
No tomato.
No
No
tomato.
tomato.
No tomato.
said turkey leg.
Hey, man, I gotta get that.
All right, guys, we've had
I gotta get that
Azia.
song.
We've had Azia in studio. She has been with us the whole hour. She came with our segment. Y'all heard that, and we got an opportunity to hear some of her background, where she come from, her experience at South by Southwest. Go
Hey,
ahead,
man, it's a
Grossman.
global woman right here, man.
She
She's studied
global.
abroad. She educated.
Yeah, I'm trying to be
she
open
sang,
on music.
Everything, man.
Who produced this?
My dad. My dad produced it. Shout out to Farrah Black.
Really?
Yeah, you got the tag at the front of the song.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's hot.
All right, so
then.
tell us some things that you got going on,
No,
so
that's
people
your
can
thing.
follow you.
Yes, so you guys can follow me on Instagram. That's azia.iam. You can check out my website, iamazia.com or azim.com. I got both. I have a makeup line coming out in June, summertime.
Congratulations.
Yes, it's called Brownies Couture. I'm very excited about that. It's for minority women of
Is there
color.
an Instagram already for Brownie Couture?
No, just a tag, just
It's
a
coming out
hashtag.
this summer.
Yeah, it's coming out this summer. I'm starting with the nude line, so nude lip colors for us because we don't have those. I also, of course, have Our World. I have new